Hi Jane, thank you for coming on to my office today after work just to discuss again your performance over the last couple of months. As you're aware, from December after your probation period, we've been a bit disappointed with you not hitting the expectations with the company and the KPIs set in place. We feel it's not KPIs that are out with reach. All other of our staff at the moment are achieving the sales revenue and the customer focus scores, and also the point of sale system. It's only yourself at the moment who's lagging behind. We've had many different kind of feedbacks in training and coaching and mentoring put in place for you. We've had the coaching plan at the start of December there. We've then went and done a performance development plan to push you again to try and make you stay motivated and be able to achieve that. And now I want to hold this counselling meeting just as a last resort. And I do have to be quite stern with you here and just say that this is now getting pretty serious, where if I don't get you to where the company needs you to be within a month, 2 months time, then we're looking at maybe redeployment into another department. And if that isn't available, it could then lead into termination. So is there anything you'd like to add before I continue on how I would like to move forward?
No.
No. Okay. Well, the reasons for you not meeting the KPI, we feel, is that you haven't given us enough, haven't seen the motivation and willingness to do the training. There was a 30-hour trainings allocated to you within working hours, and you've only achieved 15 of that, which is half. That's over 9 months, so you're only supposed to be given 6 months originally. So you've had 3 months longer and it still hasn't been achieved. Okay, we haven't seen an improvement on the master point of sale system from 5 minutes down to 2. And your customer focus score still sitting at 5 when the KPI is supposed to be 8. Now, obviously, with the product knowledge, which you don't have, that's obviously affecting the sales and the customer focus and area quite heavily. We've gave you one of our best sales representatives as a buddy system, a mentor, so you could shadow him over the last few weeks, which is obviously comes at a bit of a cost, because then he's got to spend more time on you and not really concentrate on his own level of work. And again, we still haven't seen an improvement from then. So is there anything that you still feel like you need from us? Anything we can do more that we're lacking? Or is there anything else we can do to support you for this last month, 2 months?
Maybe some more training.
Okay, well, the thing is, are you going to be committed enough to do that training? And will you commit to doing it with if we have allocated staff, or if we bring people in?
Yeah.
That'll definitely be achieved by yourself.
Yeah, I will do my best.
Perfect. Okay, well, I've written up a 4 or 5 week plan here that I need you to follow. Once this 4 or 5 week plan's been carried out, we'll be looking at that month's performance again to the KPIs, because the KPIs are set on a monthly basis. If the KPIs aren't achieved, then it will, the only action that will be taken will be redeployed from my department to another, or if there's none available, it could result in termination. So is that fully understood?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 5 week plan that we have in place here, you have came to me before and said, okay, maybe you're finding it hard and struggling due to jumping from one thing to another, coming into a new department. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down into the three KPI areas, which is product knowledge, the mastering point of sale, and the complete outstanding training hours. So for week 1 and 2, I'm going to give you your mentor and shadow buddy again, who's their top salesman, and he's going to teach you the product knowledge over 2 weeks. So all you'll be doing is on the shop floor and shadowing him, watching how he works, and then for an hour, 2 hours a day that you're allocated for your training, I just want you to do product knowledge with him, and that's all. Okay? So that'll come to 70 hours in total, which is a lot more than what we normally give, but I think it'll be needed for you to get up to the speed where we want you to be. The next step will be the mastering point of sale. Again, 5 minutes. It's taking you at the moment where the KPI is 2. So for 1 whole week, I'm going to put you on with our fastest sales for closing off the sales, the point of sale system. And you can be working with her, and she will work with you for that whole week. So again, that's 35 hours on the system. Hopefully that will bring you, with the knowledge that you already have, that should bring you up to speed to try and at least get you down to 2-3 minutes where you need to be. Okay, the final week, week 4, will be completing the outstanding training. Okay, so we need to get you in that classroom for the whole week. which again, you're supposed to be allocated 30 hours over a 6-month period, and you're supposed to manage your time and be able to do that within yourself. You haven't been able to do that, so if we give you 1 week, that'll be 23 hours. That is still outstanding because you've already obviously done 10, 12 hours. So we just need the rest to get it up and get it complete. If you need a couple more hours, or if you have the time, we're happy for you to do it the whole week. So it's completed, and then I'll have you that knowledge as well. Okay, so this will be like a month, and then depending on how that KPIs went, if you're close, there'll be another month after that to see how that KPI system goes. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's like once you complete this, there'll be another month,
Yeah, okay.
and in that month we should see the improvement. If there's no improvement for that second month, then we've got no choice but to redeploy you. Maybe sales just isn't your strong point.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be better off with the department you were in before, or going to look elsewhere. Or sadly, if there's nothing there at that present time, you might even be terminated. So it's now up to you. If this is something that you really want and you really want to do, we now need to see that motivation and willingness from you to achieve that goals.
Okay.
Okay, so do you agree with everything that's been said and then put in place?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. Well, I'll get this signed off, send it to HR, and then we'll take it the next couple of months from there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.